This is Urban Superior new series. It's time for people to get in front of their TVs to be entertained. The show is the same, but some things have changed. The plan still remains to bring the best quality show, be amusing, tell you things you won't even know, never losing. Yeah, we got gossip, of course we got sports, other interesting facts and news of all sorts. Unstoppable is the superior theme. I think you love everything that we about to bring. It'll make you wanna sing, it'll make you jump for joy. IUP TV the king, and students they applaud, working hard to bring you the latest in entertainment. We're the best show, so you won't have to change it. Go and tell every friend that you know that Urban Superior is about to start the show.
Welcome back to another episode of Urban Superior. As you can see, we're not in the studio. You know, normally we got the
nice day out,
beautiful background. You know, we actually getting a little taste of spring, and the perfect time too, because it's actually Greek Week. You know, Greek Week. You know, special or not, it's all the good stuff. You know, Greek Week is great special. You know, the weather's getting there. It's getting there. I feel like I can go outside. I don't gotta wear thermals and all that good stuff anymore.
Perfect time for Greek Week.
You know, I feel like
everybody came out. You know, every
did they thing,
event every night.
Yeah, so make sure you know. I hope y'all got to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Hope y'all did. But you know. Anyway, you know, let's get this show started on the road, because we had like a little special, whatever the case may be. First up, we got Top 5 with Charlotte, and she talked about some kind of top 5 books. Yeah, so you might want to pay attention for some of you people that don't read out there. So you might want to do a little reading. So she's trying to help you out.
Reading is fundamental.
It is. It's sometimes a little boring, but I mean it can be fun.
But I mean,
and you can learn some stuff. All right, cool.
Right.
Sure.
Way more detail on books.
Yeah. Don't try to read Dr. Seuss either. That's not what you need to be reading. You need to step your game up. You know, above the 4th grade reading level. Above it. But anyway, let's take it to the first segment. Don't touch that down.
Hey, I'm Charlotte. With classes winding down and the weather still not letting go of winter, decided to give you a few good books to read upon when sitting at home after classes. Here are the top 5 must-read books of 2013. At number 5 is Searching for Zion, The Quest for Home in the African Diaspora by Emily Robitaille. A moving nonfiction book about the author visiting African communities around the globe and finding out what homeland means to them and seeing how they are living their home lives and the situations that are presented in the diaspora communities of their culture. Number 4 is The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman. This is an adult novel diving into the sea life and the creatures that lurk at the depths of the world's oceans as the author describes the vivid details and the twists these creatures into almost human situations. The mood is very dark, but very appealing to many of the critics. Number 3, Stephen King with his sequel to The Shining, Dr. Sleep. It's set to come out next year, but judging by the short details and descriptions given on it, I think it's looking like they might surprise us with an earlier release for the fans of the scary and the thrilling nature of the books that he is so well known for. And number 2 is Detroit, An American Autopsy by Charlie LeDuff. This nonfiction hit, written by the Detroit native journalist, is said to be filled with incredible writing as he witnesses his home city crumble through neglect and corruption. Number 1 is Lean In, Women Work and the Will to Lead, written by the Facebook CEO, Sheryl Sandberg, has strong words for the women and for the society that hinders their progress. This book is rumored to become the Bible for the new movement that tries again to shatter the eternal glass ceilings, dealing with the women and the corporate working world. And that's all for Top 5. Hope you get a chance to read a couple of these books to occupy your time. And I'm Charlotte for Top 5 on This Week on Urban Superior.
And that was Top 5 with Charlotte. I heard her say a little bit of something about Stephen King.
Yeah, Stephen King. I was really more of a R.L. Stein person, you know, Goosebumps.
Oh, Goosebumps.
You know, it used to creep me out.
Yeah.
It really did creep me out. Like,
me too. I think every kid should have seen if you didn't read the book.
Yeah, like
you had to watch the show.
Yeah, literally, like what is it when you get to pick your own fate? You turn to page 36. I used to go back and like, no, not that one. I don't want that one. He died. I don't want that when the book be over.
I think I done seen every episode.
Yeah.
But Stephen King though, he make good movies
I think
too.
He did the Pet Cemetery. I think that creeped me out. I was scared. I ain't gonna lie. I was under the covers. It was real. It was good. But reading is fundamental, like you said. You know, you gotta read books.
And the book always get way more detail than the movie. So you know, read the book then go watch the movie.
That is true. Yeah, do that. Don't do it the other way, because you know, you ever try to do that for a test or something, it's not gonna work out.
Definitely not gonna work out.
I definitely attempted it. It didn't work out.
I experienced that a couple times.
She knew that I didn't read it.
Yeah,
She just knew.
my teachers did it too.
That didn't happen in the book. That's what
Because the book is way more detailed.
And to tell you everything. That's why I read the book. Always read the book first.
There you go.
But anyway, what is it? Next up, we got
Music with Simone and Casper, Not the Friendly Ghost. Stay tuned.
Hi, welcome to Urban Superior. This is the music news. I'm here with my co-host
Simone.
And I'm Casper. Today we're going to be talking about the music industry beefs.
On my side, I will be discussing Keisha Cole versus Beyonce's Bow Down, and I have two ladies I would like to interview. And on Casper's side, he has...
I'll be talking about Chris Brown and Drake and their beef going on.
All right, so can my two ladies enter? Okay, here on my right side, we have Miss Shay, and on my left side, we have Miss Whitney. Okay, ladies, so you heard the song by Beyonce called Bow Down. Mm-hmm. And I have 3 little questions I would like to ask you guys. Nothing personal, just something very light for the camera. All right, so the first question that I have, doesn't matter who answered first, is do you feel like Beyonce directed this towards anyone in the music industry?
No, I really don't. I just think that she's really going around her name, King B. And when you say king, you think of people bowing down to the king of royalty and stuff like that. So I just think she's really going around her name, like feeling herself at the time. So at the time, she King B, so why not bow down?
Right. So she want everybody to bow down. What about you, Miss Shay?
I don't think she directed it to anyone specifically, but I think it's to other females that are coming up under her in the industry to kind of signify them to respect her in a way because of how much history she has in the industry and how much she has accomplished through the industry and her success in it. So she probably wants like other female artists that are coming up to kind of respect her a little bit more, or just respect the effort and the things she has implanted or the way path she has,
respect their game, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. The second question I have, whose side are you on? Are you Beyonce? Are you Keisha Cole? Or are you neutral? I am neutral, so I really cannot say anything. So let's start with Beyonce. Who's on Beyonce's side? Who's on Keisha Cole? You on Beyonce's side?
I won't say I'm fully on her side, because I am kind of neutral. I don't think it's a beef like to pick Team Beyonce or Team Keisha Cole. Just the fact that Beyonce's been in the game more. So like Lachey said, you need to, respect her because she has been doing her thing for a while. And for somebody to try to come at her like that in a way over a song, it's like really. And she, like Keisha Cole, she's great. I love her music, but there's some things you just don't do. And coming at Beyonce like that, that's something she shouldn't even had on her list.
Okay, so what do you think?
I'm a fan of both of them, but I like Beyonce a lot more than I do Keisha Cole because she's just overall collaboratively a better, to me, a good vocalist and entertainer as well, and she knows how to put on a show. So I'm drawn to Beyonce more than I am Keisha Cole, but I respect them both in the industry because Beyonce has something to offer the industry to other females and other fans that Keisha Cole doesn't, and Keisha Cole has something to offer to the industry that Beyonce doesn't. So I respect them both in a way, but everybody should just be great at what they do.
Everybody get along.
Hi, I'm here with Terrence at the IUP Libraries, and we're going to be talking about the Chris Brown versus Drake. And as you know, that Chris Brown and Drake have gotten into an altercation in the past, fighting in the club. Recently, there have been rap disses directed towards each other. I just want to ask you, what do you think about the disses going on and the whole beef?
To be honest, I think that it's good for music. It's good for the music because you got two good artists at the top of both of their games. It can be immature, but at the same time, it's great for the music because now you're about to see the best out of both of them, and that's going to be great because just think about it. Chris Brown featured on any beat, or him alone. Drake featured on any beat or any song. Them alone is just two great people. Back to back, hands down, they're one of the best. And I don't condone beef, but I can see why they do it. Even though the shots that are aimed, it's great for the music. It's great.
So you say beef is good for the industry, though, to keep artists on top of their games?
Clean beef, because I think that they're just toying with each other right now. This not real serious, but I'm not all for hitting below the belt, but I'm all for this beef.
All right, real quick question: if you had to choose a side, Team Drake or Team Chris, which side you on?
I'm with the winning team, man. So I like Drake. I like Drake a lot, but I think I'll side with Breezy on this one.
All right, my man Terrence, he said he's with the winning team. All right, I just want to thank you for coming out here and talking to me. All right.
See ya.
All right. Hi, I'm here with Olivia at the IUP Library, and we're going to be talking about the Chris Brown and Drake beef. All right, Olivia, I just want to ask you, you know what's going on between Drake and Chris?
Yep.
The whole altercation in the club a while back, vaguely?
Kind of the overall picture, yeah.
Okay, I kind of just want to ask you, what do you think about the whole thing?
I think you have two kind of cocky young artists kind of at the top of their games, at the top of their careers, and, you know, I think the whole thing is really great for publicity. It's getting their names out there. It's getting people to respond, like, via social networking. So it's getting everything kind of going, and, yeah, that's kind of what I think.
So do you think it's helping or hurting their careers?
I think it's a fine line between both. I think in terms of fan responses, it can be helpful, but it's a very fine line for this to escalate into something very, very nasty, and it could lead to anything from breaking the law to other unpleasant consequences. So I think they just have to be very careful about how they handle the situation.
Okay, thank you. And last question, I got to ask you, if you had to choose a side, Team Breezy or Team Drake?
Man, I can't. I'm neutral about the whole thing.
Neutral about the whole thing?
Yeah,
you don't want to get
sorry.
any
I know that you would love to get a response.
Yeah.
I'm neutral.
All right. I just want to thank you for coming out and talking to me about this. All right. On behalf of Simone, this is Casper.
And that was music news with Casper and Simone. You see, they grabbed a couple people outside, you know, walking around, asking about the Chris Brown Drake beef. You know, it's kind of crazy.
I know, that's what I was saying. You know,
mean, I feel like we all mature adults out here. You know, everybody trying to get a dollar. Do what you gotta do.
I mean, they both gonna hear each other. They both make good music, so they gonna hear each other.
Yeah, like get over it.
Not they like it.
It's like get over it. It's like turn off the radio. The song come on. It ain't that deep. Seriously. And then you know, Beyonce bow down. You know, it's different.
Yeah, it gotta grow on me. I like Beyonce though.
But I wasn't. I mean, yeah, it really caught me as a surprise. I heard this song and she only had one verse, and then it seemed like something demonic was in the background. I didn't know what was going on. I thought maybe they had altered her voice. You know, like you know how they do with the auto tune or whatever. Yeah, but it wasn't that. It didn't seem like something. It was confusing.
I don't know. I mean, she reaching out to a new crowd. It may not appeal to us, but you never know. It may be a whole nother crowd out there that like that type of music.
That is true. I can't say that because Beyonce. I'm used to the business form of Beyonce. Now it seems like she got hood on us. Yeah, it seems like she got a little hood on us. You know, and then it seemed like she was aimed at what was it? Keisha Cole. Yeah, people say. I mean, that's the rumor, but I'm not really sure if that was aimed towards her. It could be towards anybody.
We gonna see how that turn out.
Yeah, I wonder is Keisha Cole gonna come with one back? That's what I want to know. If she gonna come with one back, well, I would like to see that. See how it turn out. You know, she ain't dropped an album in a while. Except that other one.
She got it better. She'll take it there.
Yeah, she might. You know, she seemed a little hood. You know, you seen a little hood. You seen that show on BT? She seen a little hood. She had a hood. She was hood life.
The whole family was.
Yeah, they was too much for me. I couldn't handle it. I had to turn it off. I was scared. I didn't want to see them in my neighborhood. You know, I didn't know what to do. But next up, we got the issues with Eben and Toya Janae. So keep it locked right here on Urban Superior.
Hello, IUP. You are watching Urban Superior, and today we will be talking about Greeks and whether or not your personality and who you are changes once you enter. Right now, this is my co-host Toya, and this is John. And so, Toya.
Well, my opinion on Greek life, I believe once you become a Greek, you can either change for the better or for the worse. My experience, I believe that people join Greek life and they become a person that they once were not. I am not a Greek. I do not want to be a Greek, but I have nothing against the Greeks. But I just seen that once people get into their lifestyle, their head gets a little too big for my own good. We have John. I've met him while he was pledging, and I've noticed a little change within him as well. So tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm John Casper. Many of you might know me on campus as. I'm a member of the Delta Sigma Phi fraternity, the Gamma Pi chapter on this campus. Basically, we've been around since 1953, just keeping up the tradition.
So do you think you've changed?
Honestly, in high school, I'm not going to say I was sheltered, or I wasn't, not sheltered, but I wasn't as outgoing, but being in the Greek system now, you meet a lot of people, and I feel like I've definitely become more open to just people in general.
So you think it's a positive change?
Yeah, it's definitely a positive change. I believe so.
Yeah, I believe that, it actually depends on the person to me. Because some people can go in and, they can change or they can stay the same. I think it amplifies who you already are. So who you already are is it progresses. And that's just my opinion.
Yeah, maybe who you always wanted to be deep down inside. You know how you that little kid and you want to be like a Superman, and then you get into this Greek life, so you kind of become that Superman that no one never knew was inside. That's just how I think. I don't think all people always switch their personalities up for the best. Just like John stated, his personality opened up, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I am just totally against people that join Greek life and their personality just becomes a whole different personality. I don't think that's okay at all, and that's just my personal opinion.
And that was our issues this week. Thank you for watching.
And that was the issues with Toya, Janae, and Evan, and they had a lot to say about the Greeks, especially since it was Greek week.
You know, they was talking about how being a Greek could change you. I'm not a Greek, I'm just a regular person, but I have seen some people's personalities tend to change up based off of becoming a Greek. Mm-hmm. And I even see some people come out like like people I didn't even know went here, all of a sudden pop up and they're Greek and they're just everywhere now. So, but then I do remember them saying that they said that sometimes maybe the personality that you had, it like might have enhanced it.
I see you. The person you wanted, the person you are, it brought that out of you, which is, not always bad. And I mean, I don't know any personal friends that became a Greek, so I can't say I know anybody that changed. But if there are people out there that changed, that became a Greek, I hope it changed you for the better. And shout out to you.
Not for the worst.
Not for the worst.
Shout out to you for going through, whatever you had to go through to get there.
Mm-hmm.
But if you became that, that friend that everyone talks about, like, oh my God, I don't even want to be around him. Then that kind of sucks for you, because in the long run, who was there for you first? I mean, being a Greek is about brotherhood and sisterhood, and we all understand that. But there's always some people that were there to get you there.
Yeah.
So
don't always, don't just join a Greek for the hype of it. Like, if you really want to think about doing something, that's something that follow you for the rest of your life. So do your research and make sure it's something that you really want to do.
Yeah, don't just do it for the hype, because the hype is not really about the hype. It's about the meaning of brotherhood and sisterhood, like they say it is. So do it for that.
Right.
Have your reasons. Don't just do it because someone else is doing it.
Right.
So that's really all we can really say about that. Shout out to them Greeks, and for Greek Week.
Yeah,
it
definitely.
was great for everybody.
Y'all put on great events for the last week for us.
So definitely shout out to everybody that was included in that.
Definitely. And
thanks for everybody that came through. There's a lot of people that came up that didn't go to IUP that had a ball. So rep IUP. We did our thing as a school. Yeah. But next up we got Carmen with CJ Productions.
With sports. He's going to keep y'all updated on what's going on.
Give y'all the stats.
Stay tuned.
Hello out there, my fellow IUP students and those watching at home. My name is Carmen Jones, and you're watching CJ Sports Productions. Now let's get into a little IUP sports, shall we? Congratulations to Alexa Lodovici, who became the all-time lacrosse leading scorer for IUP with 137 goals and 238 points. She received the all-time leading score over an 18-9 victory over Shippensburg. Her very first goal beat Vecca Vogt to make history with 238. Once again, congratulations, Alexa. Speaking of Shippensburg, the IUP men's baseball team defeated Shippensburg 11-3 as Brett Quiggle's 3 hits and 3 RBIs helped seal their victory. Now on to the NFL. The Atlanta Falcons signed former USC recruit Brian Banks after being exonerated after being wrongly imprisoned for 5 years. He worked very hard for this and says he is on cloud 10, not 9, cloud 10. He is past cloud 9. What a story. 5 years of his life being wasted from being wrongly imprisoned, now being an NFL player. You know what? I hope he has a successful career in the NFL. Now, we move on to the Arizona Cardinals. Carson Palmer is an Arizona Cardinal. Can he turn the whole offense around and get them to a playoff spot this year? That is a tough one. But he does have Larry Fitzgerald, and that's a good start. So let's see if Palmer can pull a Kurt Warner and maybe lead the Cards to a Super Bowl. You never know. From positive to negative, though, the Cardinals' talented linebacker Darrell Washington is suspended for 4 games of the 2013 season for violating the NFL policy and program substances of abuse. That is a huge blow to the Cardinals' defense because Washington is so versatile. We will see how the Cardinals do this year. Moving to the Bay Area, Nnamdi Asomugha signed a one-year deal with the San Francisco 49ers, and 49ers safety Dante Whitner is happy about that move. San Fran is stacked, and this move may revive Nnamdi's play after his disappointing year in Philadelphia. And with the emergence of Colin Kaepernick leading the offense, we may see them going back to the Super Bowl, maybe even winning it. Well, that does it for today's show. I'm Carmen. Have a great week, and I'm out.
And that was Carmen with CJ production, not CNJ. That was Jay. It was CNJ when you was on there. But you know, he got his own J now. Carmen Jones, everybody. That was Carmen Jones. But anyway, he talked they talked about lacrosse. You know, at one point in time, I did want to play with lacrosse till I realized they had to run a lot.
Really?
They got to run. They don't stop.
Yeah, and I've been seeing some of them lacrosse players. They be having some beat up faces at the games.
You're not beating me. I love my face.
I mean, you gotta be a real tough person to play that sport.
I mean, God, he worked hard when he made this. I refuse to mess up this pure beauty. It's not happening. So I don't got time to keep running. Stop. I mean, come on now. Somebody bust you in the face.
You hit somebody too many jokes. What pure beauty?
Pure beauty. Are you kidding me? What you think? You ugly. If we had to judge who's the best looking character on this show, it would be me.
That could be another one for y'all. Y'all already
the best?
Voting on who's the best host.
I am.
But you know,
I am. Listen. I even set this up. We in the library chilling. You know who I talked to get us in the library?
That's true.
No, yeah.
You know, this is a good set.
Yeah, it is.
I like that.
It's kind of chill, you know, kind of cool. Yeah, I did that.
Shout out to you.
I did. Yeah, shout out to me and my beautiful face.
She did do that.
Yeah, I did.
She right.
I do that all the time. Accept it. But anyway, Carmen, you know, lacrosse. I can't play lacrosse. That's just done. But did you hear about Kevin Ware? I mean, I know it's still a hot story. I mean, it's some time has passed.
I was watching that game when it happened.
I didn't see the game. I heard people talking about it, and I didn't know what it was about. So I had went and looked it up myself.
First, I just want to say, you know, I'm going to keep him in my prayers. I hope that didn't mess up his NBA career. I mean, well, unfortunately, I'm sure it did. But hopefully, you know, he can one day get back on the court and start drinking some more milk.
Because clearly that right there was those bones just, it was zombified. I didn't know what was, like when I seen it,
it just,
my stomach was like, oh God, like it was just how it was. It was just like that.
A simple jump.
Yeah, like it was simply him landing wrong.
Yeah.
So something so easy as landing wrong could definitely mess up your career. Whew. My legs, I just feel on. Oh God, is you right? Is you all right? But get well. I hope everything works out for you. I hope you get better, come back strong.
Yeah.
You know, it only makes your team go harder. So, shout out to your team. Hope they make it to where they need to get to.
Sure.
Cool.
So as y'all can already see, it's nice outside, and we already chilling on campus. But we about to get right into this next segment with Word on Campus with Daisha. Stay tuned.
Hey IUP, welcome back to another segment of Word on Campus at IUP. As you all know, I'm Daisha. Unfortunately, my co-host Sierra couldn't make it this week. Left me all lonely. But anyway, last week was Greek week, and man, was it popping. We had everything. Had cookouts, step shows, parties, Poise fashion show. And lucky for you guys, I got a chance to cover it. Poise was popping, y'all. And I got a few clips, I got a few interviews. I even got a chance to interview our very own member of Urban Superior, Miss Toya Janae, which some of you who don't know, she's one of the founders of Poise. So roll that clip. Hi, I'm Daisha Scriven, and I'm here at the Poise Fashion Show. We just let out. We have AMH here who hosts the show. AMH, tell him about yourself. He's actually a IUP alumni.
Yeah, man, IUP TV alumni too. WIUP FM, DJ. Did my 3 years here, so I'm out, but came back to help the Poise Fashion Show, host it. Right now I'm here with Deja, she's doing her thing, so I'm gonna let y'all know how the show went.
So, the theme was Battle of the Elements.
Yeah.
They had Earth, Wind, Fire, and Poise.
Right.
There's another one?
Surprising. Earth, Wind, Fire, Water, Poise.
Water, Poise.
Yeah.
So it was 5 elements this time. So what did you think about that they threw in the 5th element as Poise?
Great. Like it added it was definitely a show I wasn't used to. It was different, you know what I mean? The biggest thing for me was the Poise element. It was their originality, and they showed how even as models, we're not just going to do Earth, Wind, Fire, and Water. We're going to show us how we're better than the normals, the normal things in life. So I definitely enjoyed it. Hosting it, the crowd was live.
Good.
Oh my gosh, you seen it. It was big.
Yeah, it was nice. It was crazy.
Yep.
It was real good. And I think you did real good as a host.
Thank you. I tried.
appealed to the
IUP-TV,
audience.
man. I learned for the best. So.
Right. Now, Poise only been around IUP's campus for 4 years.
Yep.
You've been around for 4 years.
Yep.
So tell me how you feel from the beginning when you first seen them until now.
I remember I was on a part of Damaged Dolls. I was like a regular boy model, just doing my thing. They started out really with Toya was by herself. Toya Sauce, by herself. They came to auditions and was like, we're gonna do our own thing, and they did their own thing, and I never hated on it. Like I was like, yo, you do what you gotta do. Right. We seen them. I remember they used to have shows, Pratt maybe or the Hub, and now like at the KCAC, PAC. It was big.
Definitely.
4 years. You talk about 4 years. That was definitely a good run for them.
Definitely.
And they graduating on time too, so that's a good thing.
Definitely. Towards the end, they gave out awards.
They had the little graduate banners for them.
For all the graduates that started from the beginning until now. So I thought that was really cool.
Definitely.
Me personally, I started off at Punxsy Poise.
Yeah.
So I do know
about
a little something about it.
That's right. Well, they started off at Punxsy Poise, and then they came to Maine and became Poise modeling group. So.
Thank you.
Definitely a good thing.
All right, we have AMH here again. Thank you for interviewing us. Thank you. Okay, there you have it, guys. I gave you a little piece of Greek Week, and I gave you some Poise fashion show. So stay tuned next week for Word on Campus at IUP. Hopefully Sierra will be here this time. So I'm out.
And that was Daisha with the Word on Campus. Unfortunately, Sierra wasn't, with us this week. It's all right, though. No biggie. She'll be right back with us strong next week. But I don't know about you. Check out that Poise fashion show. They battle the elements. They really battled the elements. They really battled
Earth, wind, fire.
All that goodness.
Water.
You know that. I mean, they really battled them elements. I'm saying bang, bang, bang. And I definitely love me some Poise,
Shout out to y'all. Y'all did y'all thing this week. Toya Janae, she want to put everything together.
Yeah, she one of the founders or whatever. So we're definitely blessed to have her on our very own Urban Superior.
True. Mm-hmm.
She's definitely a valuable asset to our team. Go Toya. So, but this is how we do it every week. Clearly, we're on campus, kicking in the library, where some of you people should be. But, we're not going to talk about you. We're not going to put y'all out there. Y'all should be in the library. But we coming back every week with something fresh and something different. So make sure you keep it locked right here on this channel.
Superior.
Only when we on, though.
Channel 6, outside of campus, and what's the channel on campus?
I don't know.
21, I believe.
Basically, scroll through the channels.
There you go. You'll see that little IPTV logo at the bottom right of your TV.
And then you cool.
Yeah.
Just turn the channel. Use your remote. Change the batteries if it's dead. It ain't that hard.
Add the tape on the back of the remote to hold the batteries.
Do something.
We can't.
Yeah, I broke my cover. I
we can
never
never keep the battery.
Move your bed. Find the remote.
But listen, stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We about to end the show. Ain't no more coming on after this.
Oh, it's no more?
No, the show's over, Jamil. Why you ain't trying to keep people?
I love IPTV. I keep my TV on IPTV.
I love Urban Superior.
Yeah, me too.
IPTV can take it back. So I'm kidding. I love everybody. But anyway, that was it for our week of fun and jokes. We'll be back with you next week.
Next week, same time.
Same time, same place. Woo! You don't want to miss it. You like this. We'll miss you just as much as you will miss us.
Right. And as you already know, I'm Jamil.
And I'm Diamond. Keep it locked for the next show. It's like I'm just playing. Turn the channel now. You can turn it off. You turn it off. And this was Urban Superior. Peace.
This is Urban Superior new series. It's time for people to get in front of their TVs to be entertained. The show is the same, but some things have changed. The plan still remains to bring the best quality show, be amusing, tell you things you won't even know, never losing. Yeah, we got gossip, of course we got sports, other interesting facts and news of all sorts. Unstoppable is the superior theme. I think you love everything that we about to bring. It'll make you wanna sing, it'll make you jump for joy. IUP-TV the king, and students they applaud, working hard to bring you the latest in entertainment. We're the best show, so you won't have to change it. Go and tell every friend that you know that Urban Superior is about to start the show.
Life in the company towns was tough living. This was the way people survived. You worked in the mines, your family grew up in the company towns, and you shopped at the company store. There was the old adage, I sold my soul to the company store. You could work at a mine and get a pay stub that was what they called a snake, And what that was is your earnings and your deductions from the company store and your health insurance and your UMWA dues equaled out zero. So your earnings equaled your deductions, and that was a snake. Zero pay for 2 weeks. Another big project that we're working on is the digitization of oral history interviews with many mining families, people who've lived in the company towns all their lives. Many of these were recorded in the 70s and 80s and 90s of people who were